All right, friends, time for a Rabe review. Up first, it's a new suspenseful thriller from the UK called Fool Me Once. Yes, I got this show recommendation actually from Kevin Howard from 98.7 The Dove. He and his wife Kelly were watching this, and we were over there last week, and he was like, oh, there's this new show called Fool Me Once, and my wife was watching, and I got sucked in, and I was like, well, first of all, Kevin, you had me at British. I love a British show. So this show is good. There's twists, there's turns, it's suspenseful. There's something about the writing, I'll tell you after this, but it's good, and I'm intrigued. Even Maddie's watching it. But I'll tell you something about the writing after you take a look at this trailer.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
This is where the attack happened, and this is where Joe Burke was murdered.
I don't want to leave you.
I'll be fine.
I've got something for you. Nanny cam.
Why have you got me a secret camera?
You can keep an eye on Lily when you're not here.
How can a dead man appear on a secret camera?
What, my dead son whom we buried? Stop this. I think you should get help.
I keep thinking I'm seeing him.
Did you see his body?
No. I let Judith take care of everything.
Makes me that much stronger.
Okay, it is good, but it's kind of like a cross between like a really good like Lifetime movie with soap opera, like Young and the Restless, because here's the thing about the writing. It's about the class sister, first of all. She's ex-military and she's gorgeous, but it's like the writing is very in the sense of like, okay, so she walks in, she was like, tell me, was there anything different about my sister before she passed? And the lady says, no, not at all, there was nothing. And then all of a sudden she looks at the camera, but there was this one thing. And you're like, it's like, okay, we get, why not just say it from the beginning? Why be like, no, but there was one thing. And then it flashes back to what happened, and you're building these clues throughout the series to find out, is her husband really alive or not? Then there's other twists and turns, and you're wondering if somebody else who is in the show that supposedly had died, are they really alive? Is this rich family responsible for it? And by the way, the setting is gorgeous because you're seeing these beautiful British estates, you know, the really fancy ones like in Downton Abbey, and these rich people. Anyway, it's really good. Maddie's hooked, I'm hooked. I'm gonna keep watching to see what happens because I need to find out if the husband is really alive or not, because he was on the nanny cam. I mean, I don't think she's crazy, but there's a lot of flashbacks to her being in the military. I'm still trying to figure that out. But anyway, Fool Me Once, great British show. If you're looking for something suspenseful with great British accents and beautiful scenery, then check out Fool Me Once on Netflix right now. Okay, we're gonna move on to a new game show that drops today, the first 4, I believe, episodes on Netflix called The Trust. Okay, so I reluctantly watched my screeners yesterday for this show to prepare for today. And let me tell you, this is called The Trust, A Game of Greed. It drops today, and let me tell you, it's a cross between like Big Brother, although you're not confined to a house, you're in this beautiful resort, and Survivor, because yes, people can get voted off, but they might not get voted off. It depends on how good you are as a person, or if you're really, really greedy, because they all go in being winners. And all they have to do the whole show is to win this $250,000 prize that they split between them. All they have to do is not vote somebody out. But if they do vote somebody out in secret, there's more money to spread through the remaining people. This is about personalities, conflicts. There's no really like games or anything intriguing or captivating. It's very weird. It's just all personal people sitting around talking and drama, and it's so strange. Here, just take a look at this trailer, then we'll talk.
This is a trust. It promises each of you an equal share of $250,000. Throughout your time here, you'll each make a choice. Share the money equally, or vote people out to keep more for yourself.
All it takes is one vote to send somebody out this house. I'm listening.
You're already winners, but the question is, will you keep it that way?
One minute.
I can't hardly look at you.
You're a scumbag. I'm just gonna say it.
Do not let this man play you.
You guys, that's mean, though.
You just destroyed the 2 closest friends you had in this house.
It's all come down to this.
The temptation's pretty hard, but my integrity is not for sale.
I'm so curious to see what you guys think. I'm not gonna really go into, I can't spoil it because the first 4 episodes, I believe, are today. The new episodes, I believe. The host, I didn't know who the host was. She's a former CNN correspondent named Brooke Baldwin, which I didn't even recognize her as the host, but I was like, oh, she's hosting that show. First 4 episodes out today. I wanna know what you think, if you think it is, okay, for lack of a better word, boring. I like Big Brother because there's competitions and you can get in there and you can win head of household and there's different positions and there's different ways in Survivor, Mind Game, but this is just so like weird and there could all win money, so why are you voting people out in secret? Because you're there are a couple twists I'll throw in there that I won't spoil. But I'm like, I don't see the point of this game at all. But several people had said, oh, have you watched The Trust? And I was like, well, let me see what I can do. That's my opinion on it, but I'm curious to see what you think if you want to watch this game, because you know we love games around here, and see what you think. Okay, so now let me move on now to a show, very highly anticipated show. The new season of True Detective, starring Jodie Foster, is coming to HBO this Sunday. It's called True Detective Night Country. This show started out with a bang, critical success, commercial success. It was huge the first season, and now it's time for Jodie Foster to take the reins and solve a case in a very frigid tundra, from what I gather from this. Her co-star is somebody who I was not familiar with. She is a former professional boxer, actress Callie Reese. I hope I'm saying that right. She's with Jodie Foster, but you know it's gonna be good because I love Jodie Foster. Whatever she does, you know she puts her heart and soul into. It looked very suspenseful. I'll be honest, I've not watched the first few seasons, but Jodie Foster makes me want to watch this one, so take a look at the trailer for True Detective Night Country.
You were too late. There was nothing we could do. I'm working on this new case. A missing scientist. Found on the edge of the villages. Frozen solid.
The Night Country. It takes us one by one. This isn't gonna be good. I'm thinking stuff. Bad stuff. I know. I feel it too.
I guess you're thinking the worst part is done. It's not.
Finish what you started.
By the way, that right there is one of my biggest fears. Falling through ice and being stuck under the ice in that black abyss. Oh, that is terrifying. This starts this Sunday on HBO. And do not forget about all new I Can See Your Voice and We Are Family with our friend Cuervo tonight on Fox. Don't go anywhere. More fun on Ozarks Fox AM after this.